Gotta take care of fishies, Zaya. Mm-hmm. The heater says it's good over here, but I think we're gonna still heat it up a little bit. I have 2 caves in here right now. That's because I have 2 males in here, so I think what's gonna happen is I think I'm gonna take the one male out of here for now and put him in a separate tank, because I also have, these are albino bristlenoses. I also have an albino in here. He's hiding somewhere right now, but there is one in here with the polar parrots, and I might put a second one in there. Those are the honeycomb bristlenoses. He's in there. So we cleaned this tank out, and we're gonna put super reds in here. These are gonna be blue-eyed lemons, albinos, albino longfins, honeycomb, longfin green dragons, green dragons, and new species. It's kind of what we got going on here. Go check on the other super reds here. So these are also super reds in here. Got a little bit of poop in there I gotta clean up. Get out of my tank. They're all hiding around down here. I think they are getting big enough that I might be able to tell really soon, you know, what we have going on here. What's male, female. Waiting for them bristles to pop on here. I can see a couple little bristles. No. Yeah, dead fish. Go on. Go. Go on. Those are dead fish. Just one of these ones that have died I just pulled out and kind of set on top of the tank. Not the ideal spot for them. Yep, there's fishies in there. Yeah, these are my other super reds that I have. They're pretty super red. That guy's not looking so good. A lot of these weren't coming out so great, so one behind the filter over there. And a lot of these guys, their colors are pretty faded. I haven't been too thrilled with a lot of the color of them, honestly. I think a lot of these super reds came from generic. My heat thermostat got stuck on the on position and boiled all my fish last week. I was heartbroken. Man, I've had that happen, let me tell you. Leave my tanks alone, Zaya. Come on, go play with your toys. Play with your toys. What? Go play with your toys. Come play with my toys. What? You want hugs? Come here. Aw. You gotta change your butt? We gotta change your butt? Yes? Change your butt? Okay. You're so smart. So I guess I'm gonna set you guys up here. I'm sorry, Corey, for your loss, but I've also had something similar happen to me. And I hope you're still in here in a minute. Let me, I gotta change the baby's butt. And then I'll tell you my story if you're still in here of what happened. So just give me a minute here. Let me shut this off. This is done filling now. And yeah, always check your heaters too. That's a big thing, man. Come on, let's change your butt. Alright, Corey, I'm back. My first thought was they have been electrocuted, but nope, 35 degrees Celsius. Only my pleco and one sailfin molly survived. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's crap. I've had my go-arounds too with the heaters. I bought my 220 gallon over here. Let me get you over there to it. But when I got my 220 over here, that one, I got a whole bunch of fish with it, and I had them in 5 gallon buckets, and the guy gave me a couple heaters with it. I had 3 buckets worth of fish, and it was probably honestly yeah, probably about $400 worth of fish. And you cut me off for? I'm talking. But yeah, I had about $400 worth of fish in the buckets, and one of the buckets, the heater in it, literally boiled the fish. It boiled them. What are you doing? I'm talking. These are my peoples. Where's your peoples at? Huh? But yeah, it boiled the whole bucket, and there was angelfish in there. There was a pea puffer and like a whole bunch of stuff. And I know the feeling. I was heartbroken. I didn't even get a chance to enjoy none of them fish yet, and they was gone. I actually bought the same heater you have with the display, but I find it runs too. Yep, they are off. But they're all off about the same. I actually have those heaters, and I'll show you in every one of my tanks, and they're all off by about a degree or so. So normally I'll turn it on, let the tank get to whatever temperature it says it's at. And I was going around and writing like -1, -2, -1 or +1 or 2 or whatever on each tank for what it was. But pretty much once I got them set and in there, I took my meat thermometer. That's what I use for thermometers for my fish tanks because they're pretty accurate. And I take my meat thermometer, put it in there, and see where I was at, and kind of adjust from there. I mean, a couple degrees off, they ain't gonna hurt nothing. It won't. It's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, a couple degrees ain't gonna hurt nothing. It looks so much cleaner than them tubes, though. Oh yeah, they look way cleaner. Absolutely, I agree, 100%. But let's see here. Yeah, you see, I run the. Do you got the same brand, the Freesea or whatever? Freesea. That's the ones that I got there, and then I got some Aqua ones because I have like 24 of the dang things. So I kind of sometimes they'll have them in stock, sometimes they won't. So I ended up with 2 different brands. But that's what I got in every tank. This one was taken out. This one actually malfunctioned. I actually am gonna get a hold of the Freesea company, and this one malfunctioned, and I left it plugged in. It was kind of a test and just to see, but it was plugged in for a long time with this tank empty. This tank had an ick in it somehow, so it's been empty for about a month and a half now. I normally let my tanks sit when they get ick for a while to make sure it dies out, and then I'll clean it with a white vinegar and water solution. And but this one had like a bubble spot in it and stuff, and I kept smelling like burning plastic, and I'm like, what is that smell? And I finally nosed it down to this area, and of course it was the fail safe for the no water in the tank kicked on, so it was melting itself down. But yeah, as you see, I got Freeseas. I think I had Freeseas all the way across here. And then for my bigger tanks right here, I got this style right here, which is nice. It's covered stick. And these are the high tongs, also from Amazon. I got one in this tank. This tank has algae bloom in it right now, so I'm trying to keep it dark. That's why the blanket's over it, America. But I also have the same high tongue heater over here in this tank. Up here mostly Freesea heaters, Freesea, and I think I only have like 5 Aquas or something like that. But the only 2 stick heaters that I have left is this one in this tank, and this one in this tank here. And then I believe I have, lied, I have a couple more. This is a really high-end one. This is that, I forget what brand that is. It's a German one, but I got that one. And then Freesy. So, has your sponge filter, airline filter. Has your sponge filter, airline filter, or is that a check valve? Everything that I have has check valves on it. Even though this one, I could have ran a main check valve on it, but I still do, because this is a PVC setup with line drops direct for each tank. But I do have one-way check valves on everything running. So, just kind of a safety thing. But this is the one pump right here that powers all of this right here. So, it's a Aqua Miracle pump. This is the 30 amp model. I have 3 of these. One powers the main wall out there, one powers all of this stuff over here, and one powers this wall here. So, but hang on, I'll show you. Out. Go on. Go in your room. Hey. Let me get the baby out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep, go on. Yeah, go play out there. Stay out of there. Nothing in there for you. There ain't nothing in this bathroom for you, child. But in here, I have School of Africans, but that's besides the point. Oh, thank you, Corey. I appreciate it. But this one is a Higer heater in here. Same with the living room. The big 220 is also a Higer heater. And then I have one of them other fancy German ones in here. I got them for free, so kind of wanted to use them. But yeah, I don't know what these are, but these guys are starting to get big finally. I know what those are. Those are Oscars, of course. It's not too bad. Like I said, I've limited down the amount of air pumps that I use. I got this one powering this one powering the 125. So I mean, I got two air pumps, 3, 4, I got 5 air pumps total running for. I got 35 tanks set up, and I got 6 air pumps, and mostly sponge filters, and then I have an FX6 canister filter for this setup here, and then I have a 2 FX4s out on the 220. So I mean, it's really not too bad. It's really not. It's bad, but it ain't that bad. It could be way worse. The heaters, that's the reason I ran all the digital ones. I feel that they're a little more efficient on the aquariums. All my LEDs are the Wiz brand LEDs from Philips. So I'm not really running high power tank lights or nothing like that. So I mean, that does help. Child, you need to quit with rubber bands. I don't know how you always find stuff. Babies find the weirdest stuff sometimes, let me tell you what. You just want to hang out with me and play with stuff, huh? But yep, and I mean, maybe it's warm where you are. Shit. I'm in Michigan, so it's cold season. But yeah, I have 1, 2, there's a heater in each tank. So yeah, I got 35 heaters, 35 tanks, 35 heaters right now. So I mean, it stays warm in here. My heat don't kick on too much. So I got, 35 tanks with about 75 to 80 degree water. So I mean, it stays all right in here. Humidity is not too bad. If you're highly asthmatic, the humidity is bad in here. But if you're not asthmatic, I haven't seen many, heard anybody complain. My aunt came over and she's asthmatic and she's like, I don't got how you breathe in here. I can't breathe. Hey, get out of stuff. That's not down there for you. Go on. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Go on. Go on. Rah, rah. Go get in the stuff. Where are you at, Corey? I end up with people from all over the world in my channel. It's pretty amusing. So I see you got Euro as currency, so take it you're in the UK. Ireland, cool. Well, welcome to my channel. I'm in Michigan, United States. It's cool, man. If you don't mind, share my channel around over there. I'd appreciate it. I've had quite a few different countries with people in here. At least probably 10 or so different countries. If you got any fish forms over there, you know, tell people to come take a peep. I'd appreciate it. But this is my African cichlid tank. I take it you're definitely new to my channel, so I can kind of give a little bit of a tour. Draw a little bit of attention here. But this is my African cichlid tank. I counted before, there was about 60 of them in here, all different kinds. And then this tank is just a grow-up tank. What are you doing? I don't trust you. Yeah, I don't trust you. You get into stuff. And then these are all grow-up tanks for my bristlenoses. Got honeycomb bristlenose, snow white bristlenose, green dragon bristlenose, blue-eyed lemon. Or wait, nope. These are generics. Blue-eyed lemon, albino, super reds, and then I got this Jack Dempsey right here. I mean, I got Green Terror right here. That's living his name. He's terrorizing everybody. So yeah, I had to put him in here. And then I got these angelfish from somebody, so I had to find somewhere to put them. But I do have one L159 honeycomb in here. So he's growing up with these guys. And that's that super red's down there. And then this is a grow tank for my medium size, small medium African cichlids. This is where they grow at before they go in the 125. And then this was a shrimp tank. It's went to shit completely. There's a couple of shrimp in there, dwarf shrimps. It's gotten really bad. This is my freshly cleaned 220. It's got Oscars in it, Vija fenestratus right here. Big guy, all my big guys though. It's got 3 Raphael cats, 3 Pictus cats, Jack Dempsey, albino, a huge 8 or 9 inch albino, pleco. There is a huge 16, 17 inch bicher in here. And there's the Pictus is right there. There's one right here. I forget what this guy is here, but he's just starting to get his color. It's the same as this guy that's over here that has no color to him yet. But I got my big Oscars in here, of course, and there's one more bicher somewhere in here. The other one, there was 2 more in here. One got eaten, pretty sure, by this guy, and there was a tire track eel in there. So there he is. I don't think he's big enough to get eaten. I don't think he's small enough to get eaten, but there's one of the Raphaels. And then this was my first tank. I don't clean this tank and it stays this clear. I do not clean this tank. I can't express that any amount of times. I do absolutely nothing to this tank but pop food in it. That's it. And it stays this clear. I got a couple of plants in here that kind of help out, but there's just an assortment of stuff in here. And yeah, that was my first tank I set up. Then you got just another one of those guys. He's still growing in here. There's another catfish in here, a pleco, and 3 red-tail loaches. Not red-tail sharks, red-tail loaches. Plecos are great if you don't want plants. Yeah, I hear you. And then, let's see here. Started with a mix of shrimp. In a year, they were all red or dead. Hey, 21 Cichlids, what up? Thanks for stopping in. How's it going? One of the Raphael catfish, but mine's tiny compared. 21 Cichlids, look, I got something to show you. Here's my baby grow African cichlids. It's my baby tank. They wait for you to pop in here. Be commenting on your stuff all the time, man. And then here's my other African cichlid tank. Middies, 29 gallon. The other one was 10 gallons, 29 gallon. And then let me go show you my other tank. And then the 125 African cichlid tank. Still working on this one. Trying to get all the decker set up in there and stuff. I just built all this the other day on live. Moved some stuff around in here. This guy's been dancing around down here. Hopefully we get some more fry out of some of these guys here. But yeah, if you guys get a minute, go check out 21 Cichlids channel. He's got really nice, beautiful tanks, beautiful fish in his tanks as well. Amazing setups.
Hi.
Hi, what you got? You got fish food? But alright, so let's try to get back to where we were at. My place is a mess, guys. Don't judge me right now. I have not really been home much lately. I've been working a lot and just taking care of business. You know how it is. But yeah, and I mean, I got polar parrots, big polar parrots. They don't even belong in this tank. I got convict. That's a yellow convict and an albino with some yellow in him. Those two are amazing. Long fins, beautiful long fins. Green dragons. But yeah, let's get back to kind of where we were at here. We were taking some of these guys. You see how some of these guys are. Let me see here. See how they got a little bit of a yellowish to them. Those are lemon drop. They are from a super red females and a wow, these guys are cool. But they're from super red females. These ones back here particularly, and this guy right here, blue-eyed lemon. So that's what a lot of these guys are from. Let's go and actually dump these guys in the other room here. That's what I was working on doing. We cleaned out this tank to put super reds in. So let's take these guys and hey, leave my stuff alone. Go on, leave it alone. Cry about it then. You're gonna learn. Little Missy, you're gonna learn. One way or another. If it's not yours, don't touch it. That's the rules around here, guys. Not yours, don't touch it. Yeah, it's not yours, don't touch it. You got tons of toys. We buy you toy galore. Play with your toys. Yeah, you got some of your toys right here. These are all your toys. Why you gotta play with Dad's toys? So we're gonna put these guys in here. I forget how many I counted up in here. Let's see. See if I can get them to sit still for a second. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in here. That we're gonna dump in here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was 7 in here. That's what I counted. It was 7. So we're gonna put them in here. This is a common tank. So let's just get this underway right now. Let's just dump this in there. Here we go. They are in there. And if you guys want to help out at all, anybody should know what this means. I don't think I'm allowed to say it, but if you want to help out at all, you get your name on the wall for contribution. So I put all of it towards these guys. Raised a total of $42 so far from everybody. So here's these guys in here now, and this is where they're going to be at for till they go bye-bye. You can actually see really nicely now how beautiful they are in this tank. Yeah, Corey, those ones are huge, man. Those Raphaels I got, I can't even explain. They're 7 inches. I wish these dang super reds down here were more super red. They got kind of some dark spots, almost like calico. I gotta vacuum this tank out next, y'all. I don't know what I did with that heater. I tossed it somewhere. Corey was talking about heaters that failed. I don't remember where it's at. I tossed it somewhere. It's not that one, it ain't that one. It's probably over here somewhere. This mess. I got working on trying to get these tanks organized so I can get all my stuff organized. I don't know where I ripped it to. I know I didn't throw it away. I wish I had it like right here so I could show you exactly what happened to it, but yeah, it failed. Okay, give me these. You don't need to play with these. These is glass. Thank you. Those dad has glass rocks. Here with all the other junk. Got a lot of fish stuff and just working on trying to get a fish cabinet going. Hey, no. Little girl. Look at her. She's trying so hard. Yeah, it's almost your bedtime. You know that, right? You go to bed soon. You gotta go to bed soon. Cry about it. Cry about it. Let her play for a little bit and get some energy out. She loves her fishy tanks. Alright, let's see here. What are we doing next? So, I guess we can open some of the bags up. We got to take these super reds out of here and put them up here. And those are females and this is a male, so you guys know what I'm aiming for with that. I think I'm going to steal a cave out of here for now because I need to really clean this one. Like I said, this tank had ick in it, so I just want to clean this cave really good before I put it back in circulation anywhere. I'm not trying to have any mishaps and have to use any methylene blue or anything like that. Well, quit touching everything you're not supposed to touch, child. You know better. Kids gotta learn one way or another, don't you? Yeah, yeah. You're getting into everything right now. You ready to go in your room? You ready to go to bed? I suggest you quit getting into stuff if you're not ready to go to bed. Yeah, fish. That's what we're doing. Fish. Mm-hmm. Little smart aleck. Little smarty pants she is. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna put you guys backed out a little bit so you guys can see what's going on better. That way you can see both tanks, see me transferring them from tank to tank. And let's try to gently get these guys out of here. I really don't like netting them, but I don't see any other way to go about it right now. So let's pluck out. Ew. I don't know where it's on my pinky now. I don't know. Extreme pleco poop on my pinky. Awesome. Gross. Set it up there. Good girl. Getting into stuff again. Quit getting into stuff. Alright, let's try fishing these guys out. You squeeze my foot. Goofball. Alright, I might be able to hand grab these guys, honestly. I think that's what we're gonna go for, is grabbing them by hand here. Let's see how that goes. No, hey, go on. Quit playing with stuff. Go. Yeah, go cry. You're being bad right now. You're never really that bad, but you are being bad. Okay, come on, guy. I never really grab these by hand, so bear with me, you guys. I normally always net them. Alright, I got one. There we go. Look at that. Take this guy, put him in here. Water temperature is about the same. There we go. Big tank for you. Let's get the big one now. Come on, big girl. Come on. Don't fight with me. Alright, guess what? Taking the filter out. Now what are you going to do? I just don't like putting bristlenoses. There we go. She's a big girl there. I don't like putting the bristlenoses in the nets because they get hung up on the net and it can damage their fins and stuff like that. So I like to try to hand grab mine out. And then let's empty that bag out now. Let's pull you guys up. You can see a little better. Telescopic mode. So let's open this bag up here now. So get you guys a little closer. We'll see what my little gremlin's getting into. I think she's playing with her toys. So let's let this other super red out in here. I was telling you guys I was going to steal a cave, so let me get that going. These are albinos, or I'm sorry, these are blue-eyed lemons, so they actually do go in here. I gotta fish them out. There was duckweed in there. I hate duckweed so much. Cannot stand the shit at all. Alright, this guy's been soaking up here, so let me get him out. Hey, no! Leave my cord alone. Zaya, no! Drop it. Hey, put it down. No. Hey! Thank you. Leave it alone. It's not yours. Hey! No. Gotta teach them young. Teach them young. You coughing and sneezing, little girl? Come on. Better not be getting sick. I know you're ready for bed, aren't you, in a little bit here? You're gonna be going to bed soon. I promise that. Daddy's ready to chill out for the night here. Alright, rubber band's off. There we go. Alright. Let's get our hand in here and get this guy out. And I don't think there was duckweed in the tank that this one came out of. Like I said, I absolutely despise duckweed. That shit destroys aquariums, destroys filters, destroys everything. better stay out of my fish tanks. Quit opening my lids. Those are my lids. There we go. Alright, we got our super red male here. Can't really show you guys him, but he's in there now. The females, all beautiful color on all them. Let's tie this bag off. And then we got 2 more bags to open up here. So I've had my blue-eyed lemon male for quite some time now, and we're gonna put blue-eyed lemon females in there. Pretty sure that's what they are. You're fine. Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh. Oh. Poor baby. Alright, I guess our next ones we can do the lemons here. I am going to drain some of the water out. And then we're going to do this bag of the blue-eyed lemons. You know, I can't just hold you all day. You know that? We can call before we go to bed, okay? I promise. What you got in your hair, girly? You need a bath? Smart. Alright, so let's get these blue-eyed lemons out of here. Yeah? You watch Dad? Here, watch. I can't hold you and do this. Nobody wants to hear you cry either. These are the blue-eyed lemons. There is duckweed in this bag, so I'm going to go and drain some of the water out. Try to dump the duckweed out. Alright, I got the blue-eyed lemons out of the bag. They are in my hand. So there's 1 and 2. 2 blue-eyed lemons, guys. And 1 sassy baby. So they're happy. One of the females already went up in the cave with him. Hopefully he does not kill her. Alright, our next on the chopping block. We got our super reds in tank 2. We'll put our other ones in there. And then I gotta get the long fins out. Okay, night time. It's night time. There we go. Got her put up, guys. She's happy. Watching Dora. Alright. So now we need to do this tank up here. So let me telescope you guys back up. Like that. And over to this tank. These are albino long fins. I don't think there's any duckweed that was in there, thankfully. So let's just unbox this and put these guys in. Unbag, should I say, not unbox. But I have 3 long fin put in here. These are all from up. There is a little bit of snail's already stuck to the bag. Dum-dums. Come on, get back in the tank. There's a little bit of duckweed in there, so I'm gonna hand fish these guys out as well. It's a little bit easier in this bag. It's a larger bag, so shouldn't be too bad. Just gotta be careful with these guys being long fins, not to damage them. Let's try not to transfer any of the duckweed because I just got rid of so much duckweed. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I think I'm gonna go drain and hand grab these guys, so just bear with me and let me go and drain this bag out in the sink and then grab these guys out by hand. Go. Hopefully no duckweed gets transferred in here. There's one. I gotta get these other 2 to shimmy down the bag here. Come on, guys. Here they go. I didn't see no duckweed come out, so we're good. So there's my long fins in there now. We're looking good. They're all huddled up in the corner, happy as can be. They all in the corner? Is that where they all went? Or they all go to the corner? They all went to the same corner. Weirdos. They should do just fine in there. Alright, so that's pretty much what's up a long time. Let's see. 3 pounds. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute, bud. How you been? Have not seen you in a minute. That's for damn sure. Alright, guys. So, got our new fishies in. Put our sponge filter back in here. He came back out the cave down there. Alright. I think I'm zoomed in. There we go. Alright, so now we have albino bristlenose longfin and just some grow up albino bristlenoses. They're going to go in a 20-gallon long in the other room. I have to scrub that tank out. I had some stuff in there that went south. So once I scrub that tank out, the 3 that are in here, besides not the long fins, but the 3 decent sized ones that are in here will be going in the 20-gallon long out there in there. Then in this tank now we have super reds. So that's pretty awesome. Happy about that. So we have 1 male, 2 females in here. So hopefully we get some babies in there. And then we have our honeycombs. And I'll just take you guys off the stand at this point. Shut my stand off. So we have our honeycombs in here. One's back there on the filter, and the other guy is right in here. There he is. There's the male. Female's back there by the sponge filter. And then there's 1 albino in here that's also going to go in the back room. And then these are long fin green dragons in this tank here. And then regular green dragons, just medium sized ones. And then we got generics in here, big generic guys. I can actually show you. No hiding, completely hidden. But yep. There she is. There's the female. Male is in here, right there. Big guy, fat head. Better now. I just got off out the country. I was locked up for 6 months. How you doing, bro? Lots of new fish. Yeah, a lot of new fish. Glad you're out. Whatever you did, don't do it again. It was never fun being locked up. This tank has green dragons in it as well. I actually have 1 green dragon I want to pull out, but because it's a little small, he's over here hiding on the side. These are a new species. There's actually one right here you guys can see. These are pretty dang cool. They're a little bit lighter in color. There's a couple of them back here. These guys are cool looking though, but that's a newer species. Then I have the albino bristlenoses, the blue-eyed lemon bristlenoses that we already seen in here, and then these are the L267s that are in here. These guys are cool looking too. So it's kind of the collection I got going on right now at this moment. There's still a couple of other bristlenoses that I need to collect, such as the Starlight. I can't even name them all off the top of my head, but on the other hand, there is more baby green dragons. There's tons of fry in here. I don't know if we can get a good look in here or not. I can try to. Yeah, you can see the little tails kind of wagging in the back, guys. There they are. Right in front of his bristles. The little tail's wagging in there. It's his tail wagging. But yep, hopefully I got at least like 10, 15 more. I'm just letting them guys grow a little longer in here, and then we'll chase them around and get them out. I think there is a couple of mature ones that are ready to go in the other room in here somewhere that I missed. I seen one swimming around earlier. I think I see the tail of a couple of them behind the heater up there. But see a little tail bottom right there. And then through the heater I could see one a minute ago. See some fins kind of through the heater. But there's that. Long fins. The long fin ones take quite a while to start developing bristles. I've been slowly and patiently waiting. There's one in here as well, a smaller guy that's not a long fin that's got to come out right here. I was accidentally giving him. I was supposed to be a long fin, but it happens sometimes. Can't hate. I want to get rid of these guys. They're just taking up tank space, honestly. This whole wall is supposed to be all bristlenose, but anybody that's in the fish knows how that goes. That's how the polar parrots ended up in here. It's how asshole ended up in here. Yeah, I see you through all your algae. And yeah, asshole as in He fucks with everybody, guys. I can't put this fish in with anybody else. He beats up big fish, small fish. He don't care. He's not afraid of nothing. He'll dart all the way from one side of the tank as fast as he can to the other and plow into the side of one. That's how they blow up the bladders on fish to kill them. So it wasn't going very well. I do have an albino green dragon back there. You can see his nose out the top left of the heater back there. He's cool. I might be able to shake him out, show you guys him. There he is. Yeah, that's a green dragon. The lady that I got him from, that I got all these guys from actually. Yep. I was like, what is this? I was like, this ain't a green dragon. She's like, oh yes it is. And I was like, really? She's like, yes. I was like, you sure that's not a blue-eyed lemon? She goes, nope, not a blue-eyed lemon. She goes, Dave, he was in with all my green dragons when they had babies. And I said, all right, cool. So, and I looked it up, and that's definitely a thing. So, we're slowly getting organized here, guys. It's coming along pretty good. Once we get a little more organized, we can get the breeding game going pretty well here. What the shit is that? I don't even remember what that is. Oh, fish of some sort. Can't fish no more. But we're coming along here. Glad to have you back, 3 pound. For sure. I think I'm gonna steal one of these guys' caves because I feel bad taking a cave from them. No, same with these guys, because you see the 2 males kind of hold out in the caves, and that's what I want, is the males to hold out in the caves. There's one male right here in this cave, and then there's a male in this cave over here, and then there's a female there, and the other female is hiding somewhere. She's there. Hopefully she's in one of the caves. Oh, there she is. She's in the back over here in the corner. But I would like to keep my more dominant male in here, which I think is this guy that's in this cave. And I want to pull this male out. And I found out the hard way, you don't want to have too many males in one tank because you end up with dominance and fighting issues. And that's how I lost my one of my males I had. So I found out the hard way. I can't wait for these little guys to grow up that are in here. I'm gonna try to find a couple more blue-eyed lemons, because I want to do 3 females to 1 male. I think is what my ratio goal is for each tank. So it's kind of what we're waiting on with all these guys up here, these long fins, so I can start separating them out. And that's why I have 16 tanks over here. And of course, you know, I got what? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 of the 16 tanks are fish that aren't supposed to be over here. All the rest are bristlenose, and that's what the whole overall goal was, is all bristlenose. But this tank's actually got to be cleaned out, sponge filter and all, so pop the line off of this tank and then get it out of here. It's got to go ready to be cleaned. One-handed, look at that. So, and I do have a couple of extra tanks. I thought about just sliding another 10-gallon back in there and setting it all up and gotta cycle it. And then, like I said, I'd like to start separating some of this stuff out, guys. I really would. That's the overall goal, is to separate this stuff out and get the breeding pairs. I need one more honeycomb female to throw in there with the other male. Might get a little better cycle out of these guys. These honeycombs don't really like to breed that fast. I might get one batch every so many months, and then, you know, the fry, some of them make it, some don't. So, you know, I might get 20 of them, 25 or 30 of them, and I might end up with like 9 in the end. So it kind of sucks, but I really like these guys. Ooh, that's actually a good pick right there. Look at that. Beautiful these guys are. One of my favorites for sure. What do you guys think? Here's the super reds are in here now. I do need to get a cave out from somewhere to put in there. Turn sideways. Beautiful pattern on him. And she's the same. She's also very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Ah, man, the driftwood turns... These tanks aren't dirty. I promise. It's the driftwood inside the tanks that turns the color of them. That's why you'll notice no driftwood, crystal clear. Driftwood, a little darker in color. I mean, if you compare the two. And then some of the tanks just... They go... So I'm waiting for these L267s right here to gain bristles. Looks like that one in the back there does have some bristles on his nose. So that's cool. Hopefully I get one male and at least 2 females out of the 4 I bought. These guys are growing pretty quick in here though. I need to put a bigger sponge filter in there with them. Let's see here. What other tank did I possibly have some baby fry in that was kind of swimming around? I think this tank had some in it. I don't recall. There's some poop. Some poops. Here's some more poop. I actually want to get this out of here because I got to vacuum this tank, so shake the heater out. There we go. Stir that up. Then eventually what I'm going to do is I'm not going to move the bristle noses, but I'm going to take the tanks and kind of set them all up to where either one below the other. I'll do like albino long fin, green dragon, or super red long fin. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking about doing, is trying to get a long fin version of everything. And then I'm waiting. Let's go check out the snow whites here. Alright, let's see here. These are the snow whites. These can be hard to come by. Slowly waiting for these guys to get bristles on them. I think there's at least 20 left. I had like 44 of them at one point. That's what I mean by you just lose them over time. Stuff happens. They've been doing pretty good since I lost the last couple of them. I think I'm down to like 20 now. You see when I wrote on here I had 34 in there. That's definitely not a thing anymore. These are green dragons. I have more green dragons to put in here. There's a couple floating around in the 10-gallon tank up there with mom and dad still. I gotta go down here. This tank needs to be vacuumed again. And then, yeah, it's kind of how it's going so far. I am trying to do this, guys. It is slowly coming along. And I wish you guys could see the true whiteness of these guys. I guess you can tell. They're just beautiful white. But if you guys know anything about snow whites, there's quite a bit of money in this tank, even at 20 of them. They're worth about this size they are right now. Around my area, they're worth about $40–50 a piece. So 50 times 20. You go ahead and do the math on that. Just in this tank, and that's why it hurts so much to lose them. And I'm trying to just get at least, like I said, I at least want one nice male and 3 females left over out of whatever survives out of these guys. At least I know the source of where they came from, and he's a little more sophisticated and better at fish care than I am. So if anything happens, I'm going to be begging, man, let me get some more of those, please. Got some fuzzies in this tank. Got to vacuum this tank out. So I got some more cleaning I got to do, and these are the 1 honeycombs I had. I had 29 of them in here, and I think there's only like 8 left in here. That's what I mean. It's just how it goes sometimes. It sucks, guys. And I'll tell you, it sucks. Might have like 10 left in here, actually. It's pretty bad. Let's see, there's 1, 2, There might be 5 in here. Like I said, they don't breed often, so when they do breed, I try to keep them alive best that I can. I don't know who's all in the driftwoods, but yeah, it sucks. It's one of the ones I don't want to lose is the honeycombs. I got some more green dragons to put in the green dragon tank. How are all these guys doing? These guys are doing good. These are my commons. I'm about to hopefully trade some of these for some more bristlenose. That's what the goal is. Either bristlenose or African cichlids, one or the other. We need to finish filling this tank off. But we got our one guy down here. He's actually getting pretty big. Can't really see him. It's on the outside of the tank. Messes. This is a honeycomb as well right here. I'm pretty sure that's a male. Let's see if I can get him to come out. Curious on how big he's gotten. He's gotten pretty big. Here we go. Let's see if I can. Nope. Not gonna happen with the light. For sure. There he is. There he goes, back to hiding. He stays hiding, guys. He does not really come out at all. I don't know if it's because of the angelfish. I put him a little piece of driftwood in there and everything, and he still would rather stay hiding up in there than come out and play. Which sucks because he's a beautiful fish. We're not going to be able to see them though. All the angels are going to get in the way. You can see that nice honeycomb pattern. I might be able to get them from down below here. Nope, light's just going to cancel them out on you guys. But, yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to get off of here though for now. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I will be back on live tomorrow, tidying some more stuff up. And yeah, I'm gonna clean some more of these tanks out and have it all ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna dig out my babies, put all my babies in these tanks. These are the grow out tanks. This is the grow out room. And yeah, it's coming along, guys. Just gotta keep up on it. This is my most professional wall setup. This is the one I'm going to be doing the auto water change on soon. I got all the stuff to do it. I bought all the elbows and everything. I'm just going to rip a hole in the floor and run the drain down to my main drain supply. I might put an inline catch in it of some sort, just in case I lose a fish down it. But other than that, that's what's going on. Thanks for the subs, thanks for the likes, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really enjoy y'all's company. And I think I'll catch you guys the next time. Look at that giant freaking albino back there. He is just chilling. And this guy's a foot right here. I've had him for a while now. I hope he gets around 2 foot mark. He's big. Guys, he's getting bigger and bigger in here. I feed the crap out of him. And this asshole right here keeps eating everything in my tank. Quit eating everything. Yeah, you. I seen you opening that mouth. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. He ate my 10-inch tire track eel, guys. Straight up ate him. And then he ate the other yeah, there's no way he got out. Water level's low. He ate my other biter. A little smaller than this guy. So I'm kind of worried about him next. I don't think he'll fit in that mouth, but the mouth's open up big. Hopefully one day he just pops out of somewhere in here, but nah, he's always happily swimming around in the tank, and he ain't no more, so he's gone. That's literally 40 bucks at that size, just gone. 30, 40 bucks. I just can't get over how big he is. Whiter's big too, look at him, guys. Pushing 16 inches. Actually, you know what, guys? We can do something else here. I do have, I don't know if it's a good idea because they're healthy, but come on, let's go look. I do have something. I think I'm going to take this tank with me because I got to clean it out. And I think I'm going to run no rocks in it. Rocks are kind of overrated. I think I'm going to dump all those out, but I'm not really a fan of the rocks. I like bare bottom tanks anymore, honestly. As you guys can see by the tub, aquarium days. Just trying to get caught up on some stuff. But what I was saying was, let's get this Oscar out of here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab him, but let's get him out and let's go put him back in the 220. And then I really want to put this guy in there, but I don't know if he's big enough yet or if they'll attack him in there. I think he might get attacked in there, and he's really pretty, so that would be heartbreaking. And then this guy also needs to go in the 220. So I have 3 Oscars in here that need to go in the 220. And these 5 guys also eventually need to go in there. Because these guys also get to be about a foot in size. I forget what they are exactly, so I don't want to tell you guys there's something they're not. And there's 2 different types right there, I believe, of fish. I don't think they're the same thing. I think 3 of them are one type and 2 are another type. I'm not mistaken, I remember correctly. But I think we're gonna try to catch messed up mouth here and put it there. Wonder if I can get him with my hand. You guys think I can hand wrangle him out of there? I think I can. Come on, mushmouth. Come on. Let me get you. Come on. Don't play hard to get. I can go all the way to the bottom too. Come on. Yeah, he ain't gonna let me. I'm gonna have to big net him. But I guess we can grab him real quick on live before I get off of here. So we'll grab the big net. He's gonna make a lot of splashes, I can tell you that much. Got fish mess everywhere right now, guys. Big net is right here. See, I started hanging my nets up. I started being organized, and then they end up all over the place again. Hopefully he's going to be happy to go back in there. I don't know, he's been living in here for a little while now, so he's going to be a dick and he's going to go behind the rocks. I know he is. I know what he's going to do. As soon as he sees his damn net, probably he's going to be gone. He knows he's already going down. He's like, nah, bro. I need to get him back to the other side of the tank. There we go. That's where I need him at, over here. Just go in the net, dude. There you go. Alright, here we go. There we go. Mess coming in. Alright, we got him. So let's run him in there. Yeah, you're gonna end up out of there, dude. Quit. You're gonna end up literally on the floor. Keep your shit up. Nope. On the floor. Look at what you did. Look what you did. Now who's smart? Who's the smart one now? You're on the damn floor. Like a fool. Gasping for air. And these damn things are so slimy. Fish out of water, guys. Yeah, come on. Back in the net, I guess. Fish out of water. And then I'm going to open this up, and these dum-dums are going to flop all over the place and splash everything. Because that's what they do. No, you dick. You're such an ass. You're such an ass. That's why my TV don't work. That's exactly why my TV don't work, guys. Right there. They fucking broke it. That's exactly why it does not fucking work. That's why it does what it just did. Comes on and shuts back off. Fucking assholes, man. $3,000 TV. Destroyed by dicks. I get to clean up all this water. That's why I've been dreading moving him. Because I already knew it was coming. I already knew I was going to have a big cleanup effort. Get the camera lens too? Why is it all foggy? Yeah, he did. That's better. The rest will dry. Got most of it up. Flopped his ass all the way over here. Get all this up. It's good enough. It's the only bad thing about big fish, big splash. Alright, Mushmouth's in there now. Where'd he go? He's over there. He's good. You're alright. There's a couple of fish in here that know who he is already. So I took him out because he was, I don't remember, he was getting, something was going on with him. Don't remember exactly what, but he's better now, so he can go back in there. Just don't know about putting those other two in here yet. I really don't. I don't think it's a good idea, honestly. I think if I put the other two in there, there's a little bit of slime. Ugh. It's not just water, it's a slime trail. Outdoor flat screens to put above their tank, yeah. Waterproof, yeah. I gotta take this TV apart now and freaking see exactly what's going on. I think it's just the power board, honestly, in it, because sometimes it'll kick back on all the way. So I don't know exactly. I'm gonna have to go through and troubleshoot it. I know quite a bit about electronics. I just haven't had the chance to go through and try troubleshooting yet. See what's going on. It sucks though. It really sucks. And then like that's what I'm worried about too, is like the bottom of the screen over here. Like watch when it kicks back on. Ah, there it goes. There's that spot there too, and I don't know exactly what's up with that. It's really odd. So I'm hoping it's not the whole display, but if it was the display, you wouldn't hear no sound, or I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'll take it apart one day, like I said, and my buddy's got ultrasonic board cleaners and stuff like that. I can put it in, and I'll just put it somewhere else. And then here's how dumb I am. So that TV messed up from them. Dryer sheets on the floor. And then yeah, so we're gonna do take 2 right here. Got another TV mounted above tank. So we'll see how it turns out. This one still works. We'll see how long it works for. But these guys don't splash like those guys do, so yet. And of course, no lids right now, because the lids that were for this tank are on the 220. So, yeah. But so we got 1 fish less now. I'm out, and the other Oscars went to hid, you guys. They're like, oh shit, we're next. Hide. Everybody hide. Oh yeah, there's one. Where's the other one at? There's one. Where is the other one? That's a good question. I don't even see his ass isn't that good. I really don't see him. I wonder if he jumped out. Also, no lids, but the water level's pretty low. The jumping one's the one with a lot of orange in it. They're both down here. He's down there. They're hiding. This orange one right here jumps all the time on me though, guys. He flopped out of the tank and was all up under the bed the other day. I was laughing. I was like, what are you doing, you moron? Like, you can't jump out of the tank. I was coming in with food and he was just like, got super excited, and he's a jumper, so. But yeah, one of the main goals is to get all these fish out of here and break this tank down and get it out of the bedroom. I don't want it in here anymore. There's only supposed to be 1 tank in here, and it's this one right here. So. Oh, good. Do the mating dance. Keep doing mating dances. Love seeing that. Nice little twitch, twitch. Twitch away, twitch away. But thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys. Welcome back, 3 pounds. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Like I said, probably tomorrow I'll find some more stuff that needs to be done, or just kind of fish talk and chill with y'all. And until next time. This one's been here shaking his tail fin for a minute now, so I'm hoping that it's a female and has some eggs and is ready to breed. I got the egg tumbler on standby up here, and I got all this holy rock over here for all the fry to hide in case something happens and I'm not around. So that's why I stacked up a whole bunch of nice holy rock and gave a lot of hiding places for baby fry fish. And everybody's digging it. Dang, you came out like, what's going on? What's going on out there? Some of these guys are getting to be pretty big here. I don't see any with dipped bellies. There is 1 fish that was in here that was looking kind of homely the other day, and I haven't seen him. I think they shredded him up into a pulp, or he's under decorations. Haven't really had a chance today to look for him, but he was kind of looking pretty ill, and yeah, I think they ate him. I haven't seen him in here. I mean, honestly, when you got this many fish in a tank, it can get pretty hard to keep track if something's missing or not. It can be really difficult to tell if something's missing. I just don't see him anywhere. Is that him right there? That might be him, guys, right there. Inside the flower pot. See the eyeball? Let's see. That'd be a good thing if it's him. No, it's not. It's not him. No bones in there. Let's check in here. Here he is. He's dead. I knew he was gonna die. Let's get his ass out of there. It's right here. Yeah, he wasn't looking so good the other day. I knew he was gonna pass soon. I didn't think they shredded his ass yet. Normally takes quite a while. And he's done. To the toilet you go, buddy. I don't know, he just wasn't eating and just hasn't been happy. So I'm happy I found him now. Stink up my tank. I didn't know if these jewel fish were going to do good in here, but they've been doing pretty good. It's the only red that I have in this tank. There's 3 of them. One, it's not a jewel. Where is he? Where are you at? 1, 2. Where's Tree? Where's jewel number 3 at? I promise you guys, there's 3 of them in here. This is the only albino one I have in here, guys. I don't keep no red-eyed fish in my tanks. Yeah, that ain't the other jewel. Where's my other jewel? Oh, the 2 of them are fighting. So I gotta pull that one out. He's getting pretty jacked up. His top fins are all messed up. I don't know why the other ones are messing with them so heavy. Like, those jewels all came from the same tank. That's what's weird about it. Locked mouse. Honestly. Because it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to fish him out of there, so. He's big, too. I don't get how he's... You see how this guy is real vibrant, real red. This guy's like a medium red. So that tells me that right there, the dominant one, especially over that one. Yeah, they're messing his ass up big time. I guess I'll have to pull that jewel out of there if I can and put him in the other tank in the back. Or in the front. That's probably what's going to have to go on. Chicken on biscuits, bully survival of the fittest. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. They're both the same damn size, though, that are going at it. And I noticed the other day his top fins were kind of messed up. He's just over here hiding. But I didn't understand why, and I couldn't see why, and now physically, we all seen it, what's going on in there. Let's see, he's coming back out. Let's see if he gets attacked again. The one that's attacking him is right there in the bottom, underneath him. Oh, he's going after the other guy, too. Maybe he's the aggressor, but he's the one, even though he's aggressive, he's getting messed up. Like I said, he's the only one in here that's got top fin pieces missing on him. Not tail fin pieces, top fin pieces. That's quite interesting. I really love this tank, you guys. I can sit here and stare at this dang tank all day long. So happy for the most part. All the fish in here get along well. Like I said, I haven't seen any other damaged fish except for the jewels. So, I really like this guy. I don't know what he is, but very pretty. His fins are pretty. That's just one of them random fish that I seen in a fish store, and I was like, I want that one. Let me get that one. My favorite way to look at this tank, though, honest to God, is this way. I love looking at it from the side because you can see the length of the whole tank all the way across and all the fish. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what's up with that Jewel. We're gonna have to keep tabs on him, make sure he's not getting too messed up. As long as he stays hiding somewhere, he shouldn't get messed up, but he keeps coming out trying to attack the other Jewels. Alright guys, it is going on 11 o'clock out here, and I'm going to try to get this baby to bed, and I think I'm going to try to go to bed early so I can have a nice Sunday. Because I work midnights normally, so I'm trying to change my sleep schedule here a little bit for the weekend, this weekend. So thanks for watching, thanks for the subs, thanks for the thumbs up, thanks for the interaction. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. If you guys want to help any further, right there. Y'all should know what to do with that. Anything that's given, be a shout out if you want, leaving just a comment or what it's for, and what you want to be shouted out as, and $5 contribution will get you put on the tank walls. As you've seen out there, there's names on the tank walls. Those are the contributors that have contributed so far, and it's much appreciated. I do show when there's contributions what I buy with the money. So I do tell how much is donated and what I do with it. So that's, I feel, the best way to go about it. And I do not buy anything for myself. This is for fish right here. It's for the fish. So you guys want to go find that? I think it's also in the description maybe. I don't know if I put it in the description of this one or not. But thanks guys for watching. King out. Have a wonderful night.